Ruby, just wanted to ask, you played like 26, 28 minutes per game the last couple years. You're coming off the first week of playing in this system in the high intensity, maybe a few less minutes. Just does it feel any different to you in recovery, or just how you feel now after week 1?
Yeah, the recovery process is definitely a little different. And so is the minute changes, but it's a hard, 18, 20 minutes that we get now, or that I get now. It's a lot high intensity, like you said. So the recovery is a lot easier because it's less minutes, but at the same time, I feel like we're playing 10 times harder. So.
And I have to ask too, kind of piggybacking off that, just 2 games in, both at home, both your first games as a Lady Vol, kind of, what's been the atmosphere like, kind of what has everything been like just settling in?
It's been amazing, honestly. I love playing in front of people. I love playing in front of the fans. I love how they come out and how they're so excited to see us play. People they stop me on the street, they stop me at McDonald's, everywhere. Like, the support in Tennessee is amazing, and I'm very grateful for it.
Caleb, what's this last week been like now that y'all have games to watch?
It's been good, just coming into this game with kind of an underdog mentality of, of course, having to go through the normal routine of scout and preparing for a game is always hard, but it's even harder when you have teammates like returners who have lost to a team last year, lost to this team particularly last year, just wanting to play our best game for each other and get better, like always.
Cora.
After 2 games of getting that film and getting to see the press on film, getting to see offense on film, what's been your biggest takeaways from that?
I feel like the biggest takeaway is the effort. Effort can solve a lot of problems. If you're having a good shooting night, a bad shooting night, if you're having a good scoring night, just field goals in general, I feel like effort is ultimately what puts us at the top, and as long as we're going to give our effort, we're going to go hard.
Going back to a couple questions, you kind of talked about the loss last year. I know new coaching staff, new system, and all that. But has that been a topic of conversation with the returning players to new players and all that?
Not necessarily. Like I said, we're coming into this with an underdog mentality. We're not taking no teams for granted. Yes, it's been a topic that has come up, but at the end of the day, we're trying to get better and we're trying to play our game. And we're going to make them beat us at our game.
Riley and then Paige.
Does coach, now watching film, does she implement the whiteboard system with film as well, like she did in practice?
The whiteboard system changes every day. We had some positive tallies yesterday that we're supposed to take away from the negatives so that we didn't have to run, but she just erased them and we still had to run. So the whiteboard always comes into play.
She's mentioned a couple of times, Caldwell, about settling in early in these games and the balance of having patience and an up-tempo offense. How are you guys managing to find that balance through this first week or so?
She's been 100% transparent with us about this system and how she wants it to be played. I feel like we trust her when she says it's going to look rough sometimes, it's going to take time to really be comfortable playing this way. It's a completely different style of basketball than I've seen. So the adjustment has definitely been hard, but we've been getting through it together, talking through it together, and just working at it. We have to buy into it for it to work.
Go next to Ryan and then Cora.
Watching film on MTSU, what stands out about what they do well that you'll have to key in on?
I think they're a scrappy team from what I've seen, just watching their first game so far, and then just a little bit of film from last year. They're very scrappy, very hands-on defenders. They hustle. They want to get on 50-50 balls, and that's something that we like to do as well. So I know that it's just going to be a very physical and hard-working game.
I remember after the first game when Kim wasn't happy with her guys' rebounding, she said, I can tell them so much, but they might just have to lose a game to have it come across. To have her that kind of motivation, her style of that type of feedback, how does that affect the team? Because you guys came out the next game and it completely flipped the script on that.
It's tough love, I would say. That's her primary style. It's like, hate me now, love me later. And, it's working. She motivates us in just a different type of way. It's more of like lighting fire under us. And we take it positively sometimes, and sometimes we get in our feelings about it, but at the end of the day, we know she's just trying to help us win. And so we listen to her and we come back out and we try to do better.
Paige.
Kind of building off that a little more, off the court, obviously with all the new faces that comprise this team, you all seem so connected. I've heard, sometimes has to be a testament to how nice is it to see how connected you all are, despite only knowing each other for a few months?
It's been great, honestly. It's hard to find a team that is bonded in the way that we are off the court and on the court. It's hard to find a team where you get along with everyone on your team off the court and on the court. And I'm very grateful and lucky to be in a program where the girls not only buy into each other on the court, but they do off the court. We care about who each other are personally, and we show up for each other. We have each other's backs, and I think it shows on the court. It makes the game a lot easier.
Riley.
What are some things that you guys do together when you're not playing basketball off the court?
I mean, it's no telling. I personally, I love shopping, so like I love to go to the mall, go to stores, buy clothes and stuff like that. So they come to the mall, we go to the mall together. We're doing like Sunday dinners sometimes because we got a few cooks on the team. Not me, I'll bring snacks or something, but just like getting together and doing things that individual people like to do. Kind of just like taking on someone else's hobby. It's been